There was a time when Marvel, Kevin Feige, had a vision, and this vision was to bring a lot of superheroes together and fight against the battles of the universe, so to speak. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy was released in 2014, and by that time we were already established with the Iron Mans, the Thors, the Captain Americas of the world. We had those characters established, so we got that train rolling. So now we're in phase 2. We have an upbringing. We are now in the clear. Kevin Feige has, a director by the name of James Gunn, who's attached to this film called Guardians of the Galaxy. We didn't know what to expect when this came out, but me personally, what drew me to this film was the trailer I kept seeing whenever I'd go out to the movie theater. I'd see that trailer, that logo, boom, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy coming out. And so hype train was real. And by that time, Marvel had ice in their veins. They're going for the jugular. They knew their audience. Everything was first class with them, and they still are. But some might say these days, with their past 3 or 4 movies, they've lost their way. They lost their passion, so to speak. I can't argue with that. But with Guardians of the Galaxy, they cooked up something brilliant, and it paid off. I'd say this is one of their top films to date. Chris Pratt as Star-Lord, who's this kid who's kidnapped at a young age, grew up in outer space, going from planet to planet. This movie wouldn't have worked without the right director. It fascinates me how this movie was able to get their ducks in line, so to speak, and take all these characters and really give a quick backstory to each one right away. Nebula's in there, we have Drax, we have Rocket, we have Groot, and somewhere in between the dialogue, the chit-chats, we get quick backstory of Rocket, how he was experimented on. He was going through a lot of stuff. Drax lost his wife and daughter. The whole Nebula thing with her and Gamora. We have, sibling rivalry. This is before Infinity War, so we get a lot of, early mentions of Thanos right in there too. This is a near perfect film for me. Well, this was really the beginning of where Marvel was headed. Not only was headed, but where it got really fun and outrageous, non-stop action. Guardians lets you know right away this movie wears its heart on its sleeve, and it just runs with it. Really, it's a family that finds one another, they band together, they venture out into this vast space of different planets, succeeds in that area. What keeps Guardians live to its fullest is these characters we know nothing about, and that's what works about a lot of movies these days. It only takes one character, one actor to really liven up the mood. If you're juggling multiple characters, you're gonna want at least 1 or 2 characters, 2 people that are gonna stand out in order for a movie to be successful. I like that the film doesn't take itself too seriously. If I'm being brutally honest, I feel like these characters were see them out in bigger Marvel films, but they're not utilized as much as they are here in their own universe. They just have a few lines here and there, so they kind of get brushed to the side. Who doesn't get a lot of love? Zoe Saldana has this chip on her shoulder, but uses it to her advantage, and that brings out the confident side of her as an actress, and as Gamora as well. It's just something about her that is spellbinding, and it really not only it brings out the best in her, but the people she works with. And she's also in Avatar as well. Directors know that she is a vital piece to their movie, and they make sure to use her well, and that she has, you know, those standout moments. What I love most about Disney and their Marvel department is that they take risks. Those risks paid off over the years, 100%. And so, you know, they're still at it. You know, to this day, they take risks, whether or not, you know, we the audience. Thus, we get a quality superhero film. Thank you very much for watching. As always, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. If you feel like what you see, subscribe if you can. All right. Till then, I'll see you soon. I got plenty more content on the way. All right. Enjoy this video. All right, see you soon. Take care.